Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to a new video. My name is Prince Meyson. Today I have two new LUT packs that I'm putting out for outdoor color grading. So if you shoot outdoors, this particular packs, they are for you. These packs are for you, right? And what are these packs? These are the color LUTs. Basically, that's what I'm calling this series, the color LUTs, because they work with a lot of colors in your images. They tweak colors around. So if you're getting this pack, make sure you're shooting outdoors and you're shooting, images that have a lot of color. Might be the background, might be the outfit the person is wearing, but they basically work a lot for environmental portraits. So I'm going to go to Photoshop very soon right now, and I'll show you guys how they work. But let's talk a little bit about LUTs. And some people sometimes have issues understanding, or some people just don't know what LUTs are. So LUTs are lookup tables, and they are basically a way of saving color profiles so you can use them to color grade other images. So if you have a particular look that you like, you can save it as a LUT, and you can now import that LUT into Photoshop, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, any of these programs that use LUTs. You can just bring it in and it's going to color grade your footage or color grade your image. Now these LUTs are basically for Photoshop. That's what these LUTs are. They are meant to color grade your image in Photoshop. And like I said, these are LUTs that are good for outdoor pictures and environmental portraits, so they would work best with those type of images. So let's get into Photoshop and I'll show you guys quickly what these LUTs can do. So guys, now we're in Photoshop, and the first thing you do is come down to your adjustment layers and make sure that you select your color lookup table or your color lookup, because that's where you're going to be getting your LUTs from. So now you just have to navigate. You click on the 3D LUT here and load 3D LUT, and now you just have to navigate to wherever you have the LUTs. Now if you have bought this LUT from me, you will see the PM Creative LUTs, and inside you see CC LUTs. That's basically creative color LUTs, right? And let's just pick the first one. Let's pick the first one and put on top of this image. Now as you guys can see, this has adjusted a lot of the colors in the image. So if you look at the greens at the back, you look at his skin, you just look at all those things, you can see it has adjusted a little bit of the colors in the image. And that's the thing about this LUT. Whichever one does not have the plus sign on top of it for the creative color LUT does not have any kind of contrast, or does not add any kind of contrast to your image. It's just going to adjust the color. Now anyone that has the plus sign and the creative color LUT has contrast. So this is for the first image. As you guys can see, it's not like it's doing too much. It's a little bit subtle, and that's just because of this image. You might try it on another image and it's going to come out looking really punchy. So let's put another LUT on this. Let's go all the way to probably 18, and let's throw 18 on this. As you guys can see, this has this nice tealish orange look, and it's just, yeah, this is beautiful. This is like a modern look. This is one of those you put on your images. Now as you guys can see, this, like I said, works basically with environmental portraits when there are a lot of colors in the background. And by the way, I just picked pictures from the internet that I can use to show you guys, so it's not like, oh, I'm shooting specifically for this. Just pick random images that will work with the creative color LUT, so you guys have an idea of the type of images that work with this before you go out and purchase it, right? So let's just put something else. Let's just try 6. Okay, you can see 6 does not work too well for this image, but maybe I'll do another video showing you guys how to tweak LUTs in Photoshop, and it will help you get the perfect skin tone almost every time, right? I'll probably put that video up next. Now let's just jump on to another one, and ooh, this looks really nice. This gives you that, I don't know, this is really nice. I love this on this image, right? So let's just jump to another image. I don't want to waste too much of your time because we have another pack to talk about, which is the tropical color LUTs, right? Still have that pack to talk about. Okay, let's look at this image right here. This image looks really good. There is a lot of like colors in this image. She has like it's brownish, you have like the orange, you have yellows, you just have a lot of things in this image, right? And if you look at the back, the walls or the brick walls have this kind of bluish magenta tint to it. So what we can do is just come down again to our color lookup, load 3D LUT. Let's see, let's just throw something we haven't used. Let's throw 13 on there. Ooh, that looks nice, right? Now another way to use LUTs is make sure you always take your opacity down to 0, and then just dial it up gradually till you find something that works for you. So for this, I'll probably not use that 100%, so somewhere around 62 works for me. Let's try something else. I don't know, 15. Oh, that looks nice too. Now, not every LUT in this pack will work with your images. Just put it at the back of your mind, so you have to just go through different ones. Sometimes you can mix two together, right? So let's see if we can mix two LUTs together right here. Let's see 12. Okay, so I love how 12 looks. It looks really nice. And now we are going to open a second color lookup adjustment layer and probably just add 6 to that. That's a little bit too much. Let's try something else. 16. Ooh, that looks good. And now I can just reduce the opacity of this, and let's see our before and our after. You guys can see. So you can always mix 2 together, you can mix 3 together, depends on how crazy you want to go. But yeah, so let's move to another image. So yes, look at this image right here. Let's look for something that will work with this image. 9. Okay, looks good, but it's still maintaining the same colors that in the image. Okay, that looks good. 7 works all the time. Trust me, you can try it out on your images almost all the time. 6. Oh, I love this. Now this has changed the colors, you know, in the image, and it just looks really nice. Now you guys will probably have to go and test all this yourself. Let's jump to another image, add a color lookup again to this. And what haven't I used? I haven't used any of the ones with the plus. Ooh, that looks good. So right now we just have to reduce the opacity somewhere around here. That looks good. Let's try some more with the contrast. That looks really nice. Let's show something. 17 has some contrast in it. Okay, that looks really good too. Okay, so I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys think, but you guys let me know. This just works. Make sure, like I said, you have a lot of like space between your subject and the environment. You know, you're probably shooting wide angle lenses and all that kind of stuff, and your environment has a lot of colors. That is when these LUTs work. That's why they're called the creative color LUTs, because you know they get creative with the colors that are already in the scene, right? Okay, great. So let's just move on to, let's just try something else. Let's move on to the tropical color LUT pack, right? Because I just don't want to waste your time. I want you guys to go straight into this, and I'll probably make, like I said, another video on how to properly color grade using LUTs in Photoshop. So let's try the tropical LUT pack. So right now I'm just going to go in and go back to my final LUTs and tropical LUT pack, right? So if you buy the pack, you see the TC LUTs, and in tropical LUT packs are just 6 LUTs in it, because this is very specific to a particular type of or particular types of images. So there are images that are shot that have like a lot of greens in them. They'll work with other ones, but they're basically LUTs that work with tropical looking images, if you guys get what I'm saying. So if you travel, you go out on holidays, you're in Bali, you are in Africa, in Kenya, Nigeria, you're in all these places shooting in the tropics. And these are still LUTs that work with environmental portraits. Put that at the back of your mind. Outdoors, shooting a lot of environmental portraits, showing everywhere, and they are kind of like modern creative LUTs. So let's try one. Ooh, that looks good. So that's the before and that's the after. And let's see what 2 looks like here. Oh, you know, let's jump all the way to 6. Oh, this has that faded look to it. Let's move to another image. Not selective color. Create a color lookup adjustment layer, and let's try 2. That has this really warm tealish look to it. And 3. Oh, I love 3. 3 is like really muted, right? Looks good. Now the tropical color LUTs have contrast in them, so make sure your images are not too contrasty before you apply them. Put at the back of your mind, they don't have plus signs, but they all have contrast in them. Okay, great. So this looks great. Let's see if we can just try another image. Okay, let's look at this image right here. So this is a proper environmental portrait. So, and it has a lot of greens in it, so we can just throw in the tropical LUTs here. So color lookup, and looks great. Let's try another one. Let's try 4. Let's see our before and our after. Let's go all the way to 6. Let's see our before and our after. And let's go to 1. And let's see our before and our after. Now, like I said, and I've been saying throughout this video, these LUTs will not work for every image. They are specific to a type of outdoor image. So outdoor images that have a lot of environmental, or I'll just say environmental portraits, basically. When you have a lot of scenery showing and you have a lot of colors in your scenery, those are where, or that is when this LUTs will work, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to buy any of these LUTs, definitely check the link in the description below. Go cop these LUTs. I think they are amazing. I have been working on this for a while. If you are going to buy them today or during this whole period, then you get a discount. Just go check the link in description below. You get a discount right now. There's a huge discount on both LUTs because, you know, things are kind of weird right now. You guys feel me? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for always supporting and being a part of this channel. I really appreciate it. Let's do something. If you want me to test out 1 or 2 of these LUTs with your images, you can just shoot me the JPEG images like you've edited them and they are, I don't know, images that are properly edited. Just export the JPEG and I'll just put 1 or 2 LUTs on it, tell you the ones I use, and I'll send them to you. Anyways, head over to the digital store, go support your boy, go support me, and cop something from your boy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing week. Stay safe, and maintain social distancing for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing week. Peace.